أما بعد أيها الإخوة الأحبة، أسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يتقبل منا ومنكم صالح الأعمال وأن يوفقنا وإياكم إلى كل خير. First of all, I want to remind the recitation of our Imam, the end of Surah Al-Baqarah, the longest surah in the Quran. And my dear brothers, when we are in the Salah, among the khushu' of the Salah and the object of the Salah recitation is to ponder and understand and try to deeply dive inside the surah, the ayat, verses, understand what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is commanding us, ordering us. And then every one of us makes himself that the verses are talking to him, not to other persons. We don't care about that. Just intend and listen that the order is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to you, to me, to everyone. So when you hear the order, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, then listen. And when you listen the orders, then answer and make accountability to yourself. Every one of us, do you attain this order? Do you listen to this order? Do you execute it? Do you take it in your practice in the life or not? This verses we're talking about the longest ayah in the Quran, ayatul dayn, ayatul huquq, the rights and the obligations of the people between the Muslims. There must be in our transactions, we take loans, we lend each other, we buy from each other by land, by that you will pay the amount after some time. So there must be certain strict regulations. And you know the modern life in the countries, in the laws, in the regulations of the trade, of the transactions, of the agreements, they put strict laws, strict regulations in order to maintain the rights of the people. When you put this ayah with the other ayah in Surah An-Nisa, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا أموالكم بينكم بالباطل, in injustice, in vain. Don't eat the rights of each other. It must be balanced, it must be just. Everyone takes his right and his obligation. But sometimes when we go to the market, my dear brothers, and we go to the businesses between the Muslims, and sometimes we find so many problems, conflicts every day, judges, complaints. He took my money, he did not give me my task. He was supposed to pay this money at that time, he did not pay it. He did not do it, he did not. Because we don't follow the regulations that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set up. That's just one reminder. The hadith for today also is concerning about these things. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, very important hadith, I want to advise you in 5 things. That's the meaning of the hadith. The Prophet ﷺ says to the Sahaba, I will give you 5 things, and I want somebody who take it and follow it, apply it in his, implement it in his life. Or he can convey to others so that they can implement it. Now Abu Hurairah always is in the initiative, he's in the front runner to take the hadiths from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Said, me, I will take it. Abu Hurairah, that is one of his competition for the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him the 5 things, 5 orders. اتق المحارم تكن أعبد الناس وارض بما قسم الله لك تكن أغنى الناس وأحسن إلى جارك تكن مؤمنا وأحب للناس ما تحب لنفسك تكن مسلما ولا تكثر الضحك فإن كثرة الضحك تميت القلب. It's 5 things. 5 very important advices or orders or issues the Prophet ﷺ classifies it. And then there are 5 results. If you do that, you will get that. Number 1, the Prophet ﷺ says, اتق المحارم. You have to keep away distance from all the prohibitions, that whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited. If you do that, you refrain or restrain, control yourself from committing the sins or the bad things or what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited, you will be the best worshipper to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the first thing. The Prophet did not say, if you pray 100 rak'ahs per day, extra, you will be a'bad al-nas. You will be the best worshipper. And he did not say, if you make thousands of tasbih or 100 times of umrah, you will be the best worshiping person. He did not say that. He did not count the ibadat, the worshiping acts. But instead of that, he said only one word: keep away from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited. That's very difficult. Where most of us, we fail that. For example, when the Prophet was asked, alayhi salatu wasalam, who is the best of the Muslims? Who is the best? He did not say the one who prays all that zakahs, the one who does all that siyam, the one who do all that salah. He didn't say like that. Very short, in very strict and short, precise. He said, Al-Muslim man salima al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. The one who the Muslims preserve his acts, bad acts from the Muslims, who saves the Muslims, who don't do bad treatment to the Muslims. And he controls his tongue and his hand. He don't do that to them. My dear brothers, sometimes you find a brother who is coming maybe for the prayer. That's good. Very nice, it's obligation. But he blocks his car on the other, in the parking, and he did not come. How do you think about it? Did he breach the order of the Prophet or not? All Muslims should be safe from your bad acts. What is the problem if you stay 5 minutes back and then you come and you don't make a problem to your brothers, or you don't harm them, or their time, or their obligations? And both has so many examples, which you think that it is very simple. There was one man who came late during the Friday Salah. He came late. The Prophet ﷺ is on the minbar. And he came back, coming through the lines. The Prophet ﷺ cut his khutbah. He said, idris, sit down. You became late and you are harming the Muslims, your brothers, jumping from their necks. You want in front, come early. If you do not, just stay wherever you can. Finish. You don't harm others. Be the balance, my dear brothers. That is why the Prophet ﷺ says, ittaq al-maharim. Control yourself from being bad to the Muslims, or taking the things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prohibited. You will be the best worshiper. If you do even very little, it will be safe in your account. But if you do bad things to the others, they will take your good worships, your salah, your siyam, your sadaqah, your hajj, your umrah. People will take it because you harm them. That is very important. اتق المحارم تكن أعبد الناس وارضى بما قسم الله لك. You have to be happy what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allocated for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written whatever you will get until the end of your life. So be calm, be rest assured, and be happy with it. Then you will be the richest person. You don't look to others what Allah has given to you. Be good with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to you. That is the best. And you will be rich. You will not need the others and ask. وَارْضَ بِمَا قَسَّمَ اللَّهُ لَكَ. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has distributed the wealth to us. تَكُنْ أَغْنَى النَّاسِ. You will be the richest, the wealthiest of the people. You will not need to others. وَأَحْسِنْ إِلَى جَارِكَ. The third thing, أَحْسِنْ إِلَى جَارِكَ. Your neighbor. Be good. Be kind. Treat them very well. Your neighbor. Your neighbor in every place. In the house, in the masjid, in the car, in the bus, in the airplane, in the market, everywhere. The one who is close to you is your neighbor. For some time, maybe for a long time, years, maybe months, maybe days, maybe hours, he will be a neighbor. Be good to him. Treat them in a good way. That is the sign that you are a true believer. تَكُنْ مُؤْمِنًا. And the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Jar, the neighbor, you have to be good to him, always. Number 4, أحب للناس. You have to like or love for the people what you like for yourself. Treat them how you like to be treated. You don't want somebody to insult you, don't insult others. You don't want somebody to beat you or to talk behind you, don't talk behind them. You don't want somebody to transgress you, don't transgress to them. You don't want somebody to say to you bad words, don't say to them bad words. وَقُولُوا لِلنَّاسِ حُسْنًا. Say good things, good speech. Then you will be a true Muslim. That is the sign of the true Muslim. You, whenever you want to make some action, imagine that what will happen to you, how you will feel if that action is made to you. So refrain from it, control yourself, discipline. This is the discipline of the Muslim. تكن مسلما, تكن مسلما. And the last, لا تكثر الضحك. Long ضحك, long laugh, because that may be sign for ghafla, that you are not thinking or remembering the akhirah. إن الله لا يحب الفرحين. فرحين, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that we don't be happy with the good things. No, it doesn't mean that. But you do not be hidden to akhirah. Don't be ghafil. Just have this dunya only. That is the sign. إن كنا عن هذا غافلين عن الآخرة. So you have always to be remembering the akhirah. That's the main object of the word. لا تكثر الضحك فإن كثرة الضحك تميت القلب. The qalb should be connected always to Allah and to akhirah also. نسأل الله تبارك وتعالى أن يوفقنا وإياكم بخير. صلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه.